Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:40 p.m., November 24th, 2020, Tuesday. NKLA back in the mix in summer. Look at the daily on here. Nice little pop. It's been gradually climbing, but it's the one EV play that hasn't made its move. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. We are going to go over some of the action today. Markets hitting, or Dow Industrials hitting over 30,000 right here on the industrials, 454 up. NASDAQ 156 and the SPX 57. So we're seeing all-time highs in insanity once again, but we can only trade what we see, right? We can only see upward moves on certain things. We got to trade them to the north side. If we see downward moves, we look away. So we have a bunch of things to go over today, including Tesla, the EV plays, and good old Boeing. However, let's just get into it on Tesla. Not going to, Tesla's one of those stocks gapped up with all the EV action. And if you look at the EV action over the past week, you know how far they've come. We were talking like XPEV. Look at this daily. Vroom. Actually closed up pretty good today. It was down today, but closed up after falling off to 65. Actually, it was like 50. What was the low today? 62. Closed at 70, but made a high of 77, and even I think higher in the pre-market. Certain things like, who else? F-Cell, another one, crashed down pretty good today. Not end of the world here. BLNK, another one came down inside bar, kind of making a negative move, but closing inside. So there's still potential for it to move up. But Tesla, it's on its own. Just this climb up from the 400 level. We saw it in the high 300s, floating around 420 forever, and finally broke out. And now we hit 560 or 55999. Still getting volume right now. I had an entry on the 442 here. It flushed me down to point. I stayed in it, ran up to 442 like 50, and I sold it all. And then look what it did. Ooh, it went all the way to 559. I probably would have protected that entry because it did come down here. If you see the low here at 400 or 540, I'm sorry. So Tesla is a tough trader. It's moving much quicker now. So you got to size up appropriately, and you got to be prepared for it to go 1 point up, 1 point against you, and then another point up. It just keeps fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down. So you got to be careful with that one. The other play of the day that I really liked, I did not make out on, actually lost on this trade, was Dollar Tree. Gapped up hard at the beginning of the day here. I was looking through the break of the 107 level, and it just flushed me down. Tried it again, flushed me down, and then it ripped to 108, unfortunately. And then I tried looking at it through the 109 here, on the break of the 109 here, yeah. And it ran up to 110.15. And then at the end of the day, there was news on upgrading of Dollar Tree, and it ran to 112.78 through the 110 level. So there's multiple trades in there, and I wasn't able to capitalize. I actually lost $78 total on that, trading it twice. That was really unfortunate. We could talk about all the EV plays all day long. F-Tech was another one. I was talking about that yesterday. It had gapped up, and I almost took a trade through 4, ran to 5. 4, I mean, it's almost, that's a ridiculous move. It was like 30% and didn't give any pain, but I did not take it, unfortunately. Boeing, let's go into Boeing. Early trade through this level here kind of pushed me out and then flushed down, and then the next move up, I got a little piece of that. How much did I make on Boeing? Not much, though. Like $25. Yeah, I jumped out of the trade. I didn't let it work, and it was unfortunate. The real troublesome stock today was the CIIC. This is actually a mix of manipulation in the EV space. Very frustrating trade here. You can see it came up to 33.50. I was looking for the 32 break right here. Look at the price here, 32, and look at the next one high, 32.02. I don't usually set a buy stop limit on quote order, which is an order above the whole number, that it has to print that number, and then you get the best limit fill you possible based on how high you want to go. So I had like a 3202 stop and a limit of 3206. Filled me at 3201. It was a buy stop run, flush down. You can see here it ran closed down at 3107. This candle's a point. I got flushed out of it and I lost $96 in about 2 minutes. And I had 200 shares. It was frustrating because I was up on the day and this stupid stock just jammed me. Now I had the potential to do the opposite and rip to 33, so that's why I took the trade, and I will keep taking those trades, but maybe not on CIIC. I thought it took enough risk or enough share size for a 1 point move. I knew it wasn't just going to move 20 cents. I was looking for the 1 point move, and I just got buy stop run, and those hurt. If you can avoid those, I mean, some people say it never printed 02, 3202, but mine did. I saw my prints over here that said 3202, so I was in, and I got screwed, but so be it. The last one I want to talk about was the winner of the day, which was NKLA. Masterful piece of action here. I look stupid on paper, but the 3250 coming up this level here looks a little, if I make this chart big, it looks a lot better. You could see on this candle here, I'm not talking about the first candle because I went to 33, but this candle went to 3288. So I'm looking for a 3250 entry, and boom, right through on this candle here. We went to 3249, and then the next candle just ripped, and I nailed the entry, nailed it at 3250, got some off, climbed all the way up. Almost sold all my shares at 38. It didn't take me out. I was selling the rest at 38. So here's the dilemma. So this is the dilemma of the day. Great trade, right? 5.5 points on NKLA. I talk about this all the time. This is something you guys are probably facing too. Okay, do I buy, let's just call it 100 shares at my entry point, 3250. I'm going to sell it all at once. Okay, I'll sell it all at 33. It's 50 cents, right? That's $50. Let's sell it all at 33.50. That's $100. $34.50, $200, $35.50, so on and so forth. Or you scale out. So you scale out some of your shares. So I traded this with 300 shares, and I was actually about to trade it with 500. Of course, that's step one. I was managing my risk. I thought the EV plays were kind of weak today. They were selling off a bit today once the market opened up. But NKLA was not. It was strong. It had volume, lots of volume. Look at the volume compared to yesterday. And the space was hot. So there's a lot of reasons to be in this trade. I was selling, so 32.50 was the entry. I sold, my first sale was 32.80, and then 33, and then I had some 33.50s. I did have a 36 sale, but like minimal shares. I did the math. It was, give me a second here. Okay, so the max gain on the 300 shares, it was about $1,650. So if I had sold all 300 shares at the peak, $1,650, maybe a little bit less because it didn't actually get to the 38 level. I only got $250 or $267. No, what'd I get? That's kind of important to figure out here. 252. Okay, so 252 was my gain on this particular trade. Okay, the math on that is 15%. 15% gain on this particular trade. Now, I'm trying to figure out how I can get to 20, how I can get to 25, how I can get to 30. There's no way I'm ever going to be at 100. And to be at 50 is just like getting lucky. I'm talking about the big moves. I'm talking about the 5-pointers. I'm talking about the 3-pointers, the 2-pointers. Anything under 2 points, that's I can get 30 to 50%. That's awesome. But on a 5-point move or a huge move, like day maker move, need to hold. Right here where I was challenging 34 and pulled back, I got out of some shares, and I needed to be like, the conviction was there. I mean, it made upside move, but I had not expected to make this kind of crazy parabolic move. But like I said, everything else was. So why not? Why not take the chance? Hold, hold, hold. I put out 50 shares in this level here. 50 shares. There was at 33. That was another 4 points. That's $200. I mean, it's like, so you get my point. So this is what I wanted to discuss today is hold some habits, getting the holding. Yeah, you got to get some off. I had to get some off. Let's say get 100 off in this kind of move here. Once I have my 100 move, I got to consider not just a 25. So I was starting to move. Once I got up to like 34, I started giving myself 50 cents or $1 on the next move. But I had little shares left. So let me know how you guys are doing with that. Are you guys holding some for the bigger move, especially for intraday day traders? That's huge for me. So I ended the day 173 gain, all-time highs. So I'm pretty happy about that. Market's been pretty good to me. I'm keeping it tight. I definitely missed some trades today. I definitely got suckered into that CIIC trade today, so it could have been like almost a $300 day. Everything can happen. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. And let me know if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to help you out. Make sure you check out the chart video I did on Saturday, and I will continue to trade tomorrow, make a video, possibly make a video over the weekend about something. Maybe on this particular trade and trying to hold some and discussing my theories when I'm going through the trade. We'll kind of play it out. Hopefully there'll be even a better trade tomorrow, but we'll see. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.